Well, hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace a motion sensor security floodlight that has stopped working. I've picked up a new one at Ace Hardware. Right here. It was pretty cheap, about $15 I think it was. So I'm going to climb up there, and I've already shut the power off to that light fixture. And that's something you need to do yourself before you do it, or any electrical project for that matter. And if you choose not to do it and you go to wire your new light fixture and you get electrocuted, well then I'm not liable because I told you to shut it off, and I shut it off. So there we go. I'm going to remove it. There's two screws right here. It screws at a kind of an angle right there. There we go. Alright, came out. So once you've got that done, you took the two screws out on the face of the unit, you're ready to go ahead and pull out the fixture wires. You've got black to black and white to white. See how the wires are wrapped around each other and then they're attached to the wire nut? That's how we want to put them in when we put the new wires on, because it's a safer connection. So I'm just going to take off these old wire nuts and take off this old fixture. Because it's a piece of shit and it stopped working, so there, we got the white and the black wire. Now we're going to take our new light fixture, this one right here. It's got two floodlight things on it, and then it's got a motion sensor, and on the bottom it's got a switch for the on time. You got 1, 5, or 10 minutes. I'm going to set this one for 10, and then you got how far of a sensitivity range you want for the lights to come on when someone comes up to it. So this light fixture pretty much is the exact same thing as the old one, except it's got a better motion sensor on it, and it screws to the wall like the old one did. So to wire this thing up, you're going to want to put in your back gasket and then put the screws through the holes in the face of the light fixture and line it up with the way your old one was. And I just dropped the screw, so let me grab that real quick. So, screws in my pocket. I'm going to wire this up. So I'll take the white wire and install that first. You should probably use new wire nuts, so I'm just going to take it and wrap it around the wires like that. Twist them together and put a new wire nut on. Make sure you turn them clockwise to tighten them. I'm going to do the same with the hot wire. Twist them together nice and tight clockwise. And then that's it. You've wired your light fixture up at this point. So now take your back gasket that you got to put on before you hook these wires up and line the 2 holes on it with the 2 holes you put in your security light, and go ahead and stick the screws through them to hold it to the wall. And now take the wires and tuck them into the electrical box. Like that. Alright, now go ahead and tuck all the wires into the box like that, and stick the light on over the hole like that. Just like that. Now take your drill that I left down there on the floor, so the port. Oh, thought I was going to have to drop the fixture to get the drill, but I guess not. We all make those mistakes. Now go ahead and hold the fixture up. Get the light bulb thing out of the way, the light socket, and screw it back down. Just like that. Now take the other screw and do it the same thing to the upper one. Now the trick to this is we're going to have to put it in at an angle. So you're going to have to kind of monkey around with it a little bit to get it into the same screw hole slot you had before with the old light. Like that, so I guess it's going to go in at kind of an angle, and that's okay. Now, here we go. She's all installed now at this point, or for the most part. You just got to aim your lights and sensor, and you could tighten the nuts and screws around here. So let me do that real quick. You don't want to use any kind of like pliers or tools with these because it's made of plastic when you tighten your lamp sockets down, because you could possibly crack the old, or not the old, but the light sockets, and you don't want to do that. So that's about right where I want them. And I'm going to take a screwdriver or a drill and just kind of tighten up the thing a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to put my light bulbs in. Like that, and I'm going to aim my motion sensor, and we're going to make sure that the switch is set to test, and I'm going to go flip the switch on and see what happens. Oh, we got a light on, so must have done something right. So now that we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and take this camera and show you how to set the switches on it. So we've got the sensitivity knob. I'm going to put that right kind of in the middle, like that. And on time test 1, 5, or 10 minutes. I'm going to put this one on for 10 minutes. And make some fine-tune adjustments later on tonight. And aim the sensor. And we're good to go. So that's how you install a motion sensor security floodlight.